That's what it says. Whoso shall ask it in my name in faith. Like the faith aspect of it is a necessary aspect of it. And without faith shall not anything be shown forth except desolations. So if you don't believe in his name, and you don't come with that faith, what do you see? You see the desolations. You see nothing. Like there's nothing else.
When I read this, when it talks about these, without faith, nothing is shown except desolation upon Babylon. We see that today. I mean, that's maybe one of the most obvious. And we talk about these miracles or these things the Lord's talking about. How maybe a lot of this stuff's happening. It's just more on the spiritual level as opposed to the physical. Well, these desolations and that stuff is in plain sight for those that have eyes to see and ears to hear. I mean, you see what is happening to the world and you realize it's a very good thing that the Lord's kingdom is being established and built up, because this is not self-sustaining. What Babylon is doing and the way Babylon has organized herself, this cannot last, and it will and must fall. At some point it will. And the deception will go on and on and on until seemingly all at once it's going to fall. The entire thing is going to collapse. And that's one of the things about, for instance, with Lehi's vision, how when he sees the great and spacious building, how it was kind of hovering, and it was, there was no foundation of it. What does it teach you? When it falls all at once. The deception is maintained. The, what would you say? The curtain is closed until all of a sudden the whole thing's exposed all at once, and I think that's going to be part of the test of faith, so to speak.
It's the house of cards, right? You take once it starts to fall, it all falls. It all falls.
That's right. And so seemingly that allows Babylon and those that follow after her to be falsely, have this false hope and sense of security, because they're not going to see it. And then all of a sudden it all collapses at once, But for those of us who have eyes to see and ears to hear, we can see that, yes, they are laying the groundwork for so many terrible things, for so many wicked things, that, hey, at some point this is going to fall. Unfortunately for the world, though, it all falls at once. It's not gradual. It's not going to be easy, and it's going to be all or nothing, essentially, and that's why it's great that the kingdom of God is going to be here to pick up the pieces, so to speak.
Refuge. Yeah.
That's right. That's absolutely right.
Zion's a refuge. That's what it's about. Interesting, it says, there are none that doeth good except those who are ready to receive the fullness of my gospel. I mean, that's clearly showing, it's really making that point. It sounds like that's very strong language, but what it's saying is, the kingdom of God is being established on the earth for a purpose, and that is to provide that refuge to the world, to set up Zion as a refuge in preparation of the fall of Babylon.
Hit that like button, leave us a comment, subscribe to the channel. We really appreciate it.
They may seem like little things, but liking, commenting, it helps the algorithm push our content out to more people, so it's our small way of sharing the gospel in a social media age.